On Kick 106.7. Of course, you're coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. And you are listening to the Mackie Motors pregame show. Find new roads at Mackie Motors in Lake City. Terry Kasperbauer joining for the broadcast here tonight as we bring you Carroll Tiger basketball. Tigers going to be entertaining the Huskies of Winterset. And Terry, really big games for both. Probably bigger game for the boys in the conference standings, but an important game for the girls. They lost this one back on December the 14th. Need to bounce back playing better. Got a win over got a win over Harlan the other night, 49-46 to snap a little bit of a losing streak. Playing without Shea Sennard, but they get Madison Tuning back tonight. So the injuries just seem to kind of keep knocking somebody out for the Tigers.
Yeah, I think it's important they build off of what they did last week down at Harlan. That was a nice win for Coach Cook and their girls. And I was down there, and it was without Shea and without Maddie, and some girls that haven't seen the floor hardly at all. Varsity had to play some really crucial minutes, and they didn't have to do a spectacular job. They just had to do enough, and they really did. They kept the Tigers, in the lead for most of the game, and didn't fall off. And it was a very nice win, and one that they needed at the time. And you look at these two teams, you look at their records, and they're both undefeated in non-conference games.
Yep.
All their losses have come within the conference. So, the conference, as we know, is really loaded with the girls' teams, and we're capable of pulling off one here tonight. Winterset had struggled. They'd lost 4 conference games in a row until they knocked off Carlisle last week. So, it'll be interesting to see how Carroll can come out tonight and build off that win at Harlan.
Yeah, Winterset comes into this one under head coach Jason Darling, 8-5 overall, 5-5 right now in the Raccoon River Conference. As Terry mentioned, they beat Carlisle 45-42. For Carroll, they come in at 6-7 on the season, 2-7 right now in the Raccoon River Conference on a one-game win streak after that 49-46 victory against Harlan last Thursday night down on the road. And Terry, you were kind of mentioning it to me just as we were going on the air. The one thing that jumps off the board at me too when you look at the numbers, their offense is numbers-wise almost the same. Winterset comes in averaging 43.8 points per game. Carroll at exactly 44 points per game. Defensively, Carroll gives up 44, while Winterset gives up 40.1. Then you even look at the shooting. Carroll shoots 34% from the field. Winterset 32.1. Carroll 25.3% from the three-point line. Winterset 23.9. Carroll from the free throw line. This is kind of the one area there's a little difference. Carroll at 59.6, while Winterset at 66.7. Now, the numbers look a lot alike, but they'd go about it probably a little bit different.
Yeah, and even the last time these two teams played, I think Winterset outscored Carroll 22-6 from the free throw line. And so that's got to be something that the Tigers got to make sure they don't send the Winterset to the line. And the young girl, I've seen her put about 40 on the Tigers here when she was a freshman.
Jenny Young?
Yeah, she's averaging 17 points. I think she's the only girl in double figures for Winterset. You're not going to be able to stop her completely. You just want to kind of control her somewhat, but you just can't let any of those other girls go off on you. No one averaging more than 9 points a game with the rest of the girls. So you just hope that Young doesn't go off for 35 or 40, and then you control the other girls, and you got a chance to win.
Carter and Stover probably the other two girls, and they're post girls. The Tigers with Josie Isla and Allison Clucky match up, I think, well down in the block.
Yeah, and I'm sure I remember listening to that game when they played at Winterset, but just the 3 or 4 games I've seen since Christmas that the girls have played, I'm sure they're much better now than they were back in December. And big thing is keeping Addison and Josie out of foul trouble. Addison got 2 quick fouls down at Harlan and had to sit for most of the first half. But that's when Shane Assinger came off the bench and really did a nice job. I think she ended up with 4 points and 6 rebounds down there. So at least she's had her feet wet and knows what it's like to have to play in a varsity level game.
We're going to step away. We'll take a break. Back with more of our Mackie Motors pregame. That's coming up for you next right here on Kick 106.7.
Mackie Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding areas for over.
Experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you. From our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Dries Company.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
To learn more.
Mackie Motors at Pregame Show. Find new roads at Mackie Motors in Lake City. Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman, Terry Kaspamauer with you here tonight. Don't forget, if you want to watch and listen to the broadcast, I got Travis Brinks literally like an arm length away. He's running the video camera here tonight. You can watch and listen to our broadcast. Great production put on by Travis Brinks. It's powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. If you want to watch and listen, go to YouTube, search 1380 KCIM, and then search that one. That comes up. One of the top ones should be the girls' game tonight, Winterset at Carroll Girls. After this girls' game is over, you'll have to go back in and go in and load the boys' game, because we have separate broadcasts for those tonight. Terry, I think one of the keys for me tonight is Cameron Schabel. She's shot the ball well here as of late from the outside. I know the Tigers, Katie Cook is not a coach that loves shooting three, so they're not going to come down and fire up a ton, but you got to hit some, and they've struggled with that for a good portion of this year. But Cam's come on, and I think that's going to be key for them tonight. You get a few of those to fall, it opens up the rest of that offense.
Yeah, and the nice thing with watching Cam make her threes the last couple games, it's been within the offense, and it's been in rhythm, kickouts after an offensive rebound, the penetration and kick, things like that, and she was able to step up and hit those. And then Hannah Jorgensen hit a huge three. Yes. In the fourth quarter when Harlan had come back and taken the lead, or maybe cut it to one. But that was Cam's shooting from the outside has really been a bonus. And the other thing is Coach put in a 1-3-1 zone that I thought was really effective at Harlan. So we'll have to see if she's going to try that here again tonight.
And then turnovers. It's been a problem at times this year. They come in averaging like 17.7, so nearly 18 turnovers a game. You're much happier if you're closer to Winterset's number at 12.7. So if they can cut about 5-6 turnovers off, extra possessions, extra chances to score.
Right, yeah. Sometimes you just like, as a coach, you're saying, well, we got to get a shot up before we turn the ball over at times. But, if you can eliminate 5 turnovers, and if you can score on 2 or 3 of those that you normally would turn the ball over, now you're talking about another 4-6 points. Now you're up to around 50 points a game, and and a team like against Winterset, 50 points might be enough to beat them.
Yeah, and especially considering you're only giving up a little bit over 44. Right. That certainly helps out. So that's the interesting thing with the Tigers. They've only given up just a couple of more points than what they've scored on the season in this conference. That says something.
Oh,
I think they started it a little too early. I think they were testing the anthem, and all of a sudden we heard the anthem. So Even Ava Gross down there was panicking a little bit. So,
did we miss something? Did we miss the starting lineup already?
I don't think so, not yet. Let's take a look at those starting lineups here tonight. First of all, for Winterset again under head coach Jason Darling, they come in at 8-5 on the season, 5-5 in the Raccoon River Conference, and they have won one straight. That win over Carlisle last week. They'll start a 5'7 junior in Avery Darling, a 5'7 junior in Jenna Young, a 5'5 sophomore in Jaya Kleemeyer, a 5'10 senior in Lauren Carter, and a 5'11 senior in Bridget Stover. For the Carroll Tigers under head coach Katie Cook, they come in 6-5 on the season, 2-7 right now in the Raccoon River Conference. They have won one straight. That was the 49-46 win at Harlan last Thursday night. They're going to start a 5'9 senior in Hannah Jorgensen, a 5'9 freshman in Caitlin Aiden, a 5'9 junior in Cameron Chabel, a 5'10 senior in Josie Ayala, and a 5'10 senior in Addison Clockhead. Coach, you mentioned Jenna Young earlier. I remember watching her the last couple of years. Guard, handles the ball really well. Tough physical, can get in the lane, can shoot the three. Tough defense. Who does the Tigers put on her tonight?
Well, if we play that 1-3-1 zone, you got to find her. It's a big thing. You got to limit her penetration. She has such good control of the ball, and she can finish at the basket, and she knows the game well enough that she can set up for the other players as well. So controlling her dribble penetration, whether in man or zone, is going to be crucial.
Let's go ahead and step away. We'll take a break. We'll be back with a tip-off of tonight's girls game. We'll do that in 3 minutes right here on Kick 106.7.
Part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale. How you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Environmental services together.
Thank you for listening to our Mackie Motors pregame show. Find new roads at Mackie Motors in Lake City. Jeff Blankman along with Terry Caspa. Mark Travis Brinks are running our video production for us tonight. And, of course, we've got Jeff Storyhunt in the house taking pictures. You can find those coming up on the Viewfinder 22 and on the Carroll Broadcasting Facebook pages coming up later on tonight. Josie Ayala is set to jump things up. She'll be jumping up against the 5'10 senior in Lauren Carter as we are set for girls basketball action here tonight. Keck 106.7. Boys game coming up following this one. Tip up in the air. Going to be corralled in by Caitlin Aiden. And did a nice job of going up to get it. Tigers going right to left across your radio dial here in this first half of play. They'll work it down to the right corner to Ayala. Tigers in their home white jerseys with the orange numbers and orange Carroll in the front and orange numbers on the back. Addison Clucky drives down the left side, draws some contact. She's going to get herself to the free throw line. Winterset in their visiting black uniforms here tonight with kind of the yellowish gold color and white Hawkeyes or Winterset in the front. And then, of course, the white numbers on the front and back as well. First free throw from Addison Clucky is up and good. And that follows on Bridget Stover, her first. Clucky comes in hitting 56% from the line on the season. The Tigers have a 1-0 lead over the Huskies. Make that 2-0 as Addison Clucky knocks down both free throws.
Looks like we're going to come out in our 1-3-1. That's what Winterset was playing also. So
Young brings it down, gets it inside. Shot up no good by Carter. She'll get her own rebound. And putback is up no good by Stover. And the rebound taken down this time by Jorgensen for the Tigers. Jorgensen will run it up. Over to Aiden. Down to the left corner now to Shable. Back to Aiden. Over to the right side. They work it to Jorgensen. Back over now to Aiden. Winterset looks like 2-3 this time.
This time they went 2-3. Yep.
Aiden with it. Started right, comes back left. Good defense out top by Young. They'll go to Clucky at the free throw line. Now to the cutter down the right side, Ayala. Baseline jumper up, no good. Clucky tips the rebound. It'll be pulled in by Shable. Back out to
Addison, keeping the ball alive there.
And now a travel call going to go on hand to Jorgensen. And Terry, I see that travel call all the time. I still wonder if it's a travel as much as it gets called.
Sometimes it looks more than it really is a travel, and probably gets called more than it should.
Huskies bring it down, going left to right. Skip pass now from Stover over to Carter. Elbow jumper from the right side, no good. Shable pulls in her second rebound. Outlets it left side to Jorgensen. Jorgensen will bring it up. Huskies do a nice job of getting back defensively. Aiden with it. Now over to the right side, top of the key to Jorgensen. To the right elbow to Clucky. Drives in the lane. Left-handed runner up. No good. Rebound tipped around. Jenna Young will crash it and gather it in the corner now for the Huskies. She'll push it up. Penetrates down the right side. Good job by Aiden and Jorgensen to cut her off.
Yep. That's what you need to do with her.
Avery Darling's three from the left side up no good. Rebound batted around. It's a loose on the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball. And Terry, I really like what I'm seeing right now out of the Tigers. Very aggressive on the defensive end and on the backboards.
Yeah. This 1-3-1 zone has been good for them with Caitlin at the top and Josie at the bottom. Now out of bounds underneath the basket, they'll go man-to-man.
The inbounds pass, they tried to get it into Young, stolen away by Aiden. The first steal tonight for the Tigers. Carroll up 2-0, almost 2 minutes into this first quarter. Bounce pass kind of to nobody. Taking it out of there is Carter. She'll bring it up the right side now for the Huskies, picked up by Jorgensen. I'll get it back to Young. Young dribbles in over to Darling. The inside now to Stover. Pass underneath the Carter, tipped out of bounds by the Tigers. And it'll stay with the Huskies. 5:51 left in the first quarter. Motor Inn player of the game coming up following our game here tonight. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Pick and roll. Young's pass that time too far out in front of Carter. Tipped by Ayala into the hands of Aiden.
Yeah, Josie did a nice job being in good help position there.
Aiden with it, bounces it left elbow now to Clucky over to near the right elbow to Jorgensen. Right wing now to Shable. Going to fire up a three. It's up off the glass and good.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if she called bank on that, but we'll take it.
5-0 Carroll with the lead here. Now we'll tease her about that. Cam's always a fun one to talk to. Pass down to the corner, knocked away. Ayala closing out well. Such an athlete to be put at that bottom of that 1-3-1.
Yeah, this 1-3-1 zone's perfect for her at the bottom and Caitlin at the top. That gives you length at both spots and athleticism.
Young will fire up a three and nothing but the bottom of the net. And that was pretty good defense.
Yeah,
I
thought Caitlin maybe even got a finger or two on it, but that's Young. Young is, and the thing is, softball's their best sport.
Yeah. And she's really good in basketball. That tells you something. Pass over to Shable on the left wing. And the ball knocked away as they tried to feed it down to Jorgensen, but went back to Shable. Aiden dribbles in now on the right side, backs it out, bounces it to Ayala just inside the three-point line, over to Shable on the right side, down to the corner to Aiden. Back out in a reset. Defense played out there at that time by Kleemeyer. Down to the right corner to Jorgensen. She'll fire up a three. It's up, bounces around the rim, no good, and Young will clear the rebound. Kick pass ahead to Stover. Stover with it. 5'11" at senior. Bounces it back to Young. Young, lob pass up top now to Kleemeyer. Kleemeyer with it, back over to Young. Open for three again. It is up off the front of the rim, no good. Clocky will clear her first rebound for Carroll.
Yeah, doing a pretty good job keeping them off the offensive glass. Nice job, Hannah.
Jorgensen misses the layup, got around Stover that time. We're going to get a foul on the rebound. It's going to go on the Carroll Tigers. That's going to go on Cam Shable, I think.
No, it was on
Josie Ayala.
Yep.
That'll be number one on Ayala. Team foul number one here on the Tigers.
Yeah, Nana did a nice job. Got it all the way through the Winterset defense. Unfortunately, couldn't put in the layup.
Young will bring it up. Penetrates over towards the left side. Bounces out now to Kleemeyer. Kleemeyer with it. Defended out top by Aiden. They'll get it over to Darling. Back over to Young left side. Over to Kleemeyer. Kleemeyer.
She traveled.
Be called for the travel out here. Yep.
Same official called Hannah on that travel. So as long as he's consistent with it, you know what you're going to get.
Yep. Players got to adjust. I always say that. Players got to adjust to the way the game's called. Aiden will bring it up. Looks like have they gone back to a 1-3-1 here, Coach?
Either that or man-to-man.
Man-to-man, yeah. Couldn't quite figure it out. Shot it by Clucky, no good. Darling cuts down the rebound, gets it over to Young. Ahead to Stover on the left wing. Stover with it now. Cutting down the right side as Young crashes into Ayala, and an offensive foul going to go on at Darling. And Avery Darling going to pick up her first, and that'll be the second against Winterset.
Nice job by Josie getting set, anticipating Darling with the drive there, and it was a pretty easy call for the officials.
Ava Gross going to check in. Now she'll check in for Josie Ayala.
Josie just thought she was going to fill the ball in for her, and she was supposed to go someplace else.
Yeah, she didn't want to come off the court quite yet.
Now we got a full court press.
Yeah. Looks like a 3-2, or is that a 1-2-2? Yeah, 1-2-2. Jorgensen with it.
Oh, don't go. There you go.
Yeah,
good job, Hannah.
Good job, Hannah. Now over to the left side, Shable. Shable gets away from the defense, pulls up from about 8 feet up, no good. Clucky will clear the rebound for the Tigers. Back over now to Gross, up top to Jorgensen. Jorgensen penetrates in, runner off the elbow, up, no good. And Hannah will get herself to the free throw line. Jorgensen, a 61% free throw shooter. And Terry, she's a player that I think needs to get to the line more. Yeah. I think that free throw average is not as good of a free throw shooter as she is.
She's got a good-looking free throw shot, probably more 70 to 75% ranges for her.
Free throw on the way is up and good. I kind of say the same thing with her three-point shot. I think if she took it more, her average would go up.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the scoreboard. It was 5-2. I knew it should have been 5-3. Now it should be 6-3.
Yeah, that's what I've got is 6-3 right now. So hopefully they'll get that figured out. Allison Soderberg has checked in. Second free throw by Jorgensen is up in no good. Unless they wiped Hannah's free throw off for some reason. Stover fires up a three left side. I didn't either. Shable comes down with a rebound. Off to Aiden. 3:10 left here in the first quarter. And now we get a whistle.
I think the official
away from the ball, and now they've got it. They've got it adjusted now to 6-3.
Yep.
It's good if officials are keeping that score in there.
I wonder if Katie made his comment as he went by. She may have said something about the score. So it's a good thing to get that check before we get too far. And the clock had some issues with the time on the clock too, so that's been readjusted to 3 minutes even.
Down to 3 minutes even, as Terry said. Aiden with it now.
Need to have someone cut through so we know if they're in man-to-man or just zone.
Yeah, it looks like 1-3-1. I'm thinking, but not.
Okay, Cam went cut through and bank.
Caitlin Aiden, nice dribble penetration off the left side, pulls up, kisses it off the glass, and the Tigers lead it here by a score of 8-3.
And hopefully that gets Caitlin going. She's really struggled off it with scoring the last couple weeks, and last two games she had no points against Harlan.
Darling down to Young, left side three on the way up and good. Such a smooth jump shot. She's got two here tonight. And it's 8-6. Is she as good as anybody in the conference right now?
Yeah, she's as good.
Is she the best in the conference?
Well, I haven't seen all the teams. We go to Ballard Friday, so then defensively right there, it just showed it.
Young comes up with a steal, dribbles down, but Caitlin Aiden picks her pocket. Aiden ahead now. Gross out in front of the pack. The layup's up and good.
Right, nice job, both ends. Both number 4s had some really good defensive plays there, and Avery Gross getting out in front of the Winterset defense.
Tigers will lead it here by a score of 10-6 as Aiden hit Gross. Now down to the right corner. Carter's 3 is up, no good. Rebound tracked down by Jorgensen in the corner, her second. Now off to Aiden.
Oh, Avery's right up and down there too, but it's too far away and too many girls in between to see her.
Jorgensen will run it up left side. Now gets it off to Aiden, right side, top of the key. Minute 25 left here in the first quarter. Tigers on top here, 10-6. Over to Shable left side, up top to Jorgensen. Now to Aiden on the right side. Aiden will bring it down on the wing. Now picks up the dribble. Bounce pass in near the block to Clucky on the right side. Turnaround jumper towards the baseline.
Nice
up
move.
In good.
Yeah, and that's set up because earlier Addie went with her left hand. That time she faked with her left and turned back when she shot at the kind of a jump hook with her right hand.
Young with it out top. And Terry, I tried to keep some notes through the game. That one was an interesting one. KA to AK for the bucket.
Yeah.
Shot up, no good. Clucky comes down with a rebound. Aiden will push it down now. Kicks it over to Jorgensen on the right wing. Tigers on top here, 12-6. Skip pass over to the left side to Shable. Gonna fire up a 3.
Yeah.
It's off. And Jorgensen hustling for the rebound. Knocked into Bernie Coffrin over there. And her and Darling collide.
Well, Bernie's okay.
Yeah, hopefully Bernie's all right. If it would have been Story Hunt, we wouldn't have cared, right?
Yeah. Well, we got Maddie's back on the floor for the first time in quite a while, and Shane Ashinger, after her job she did at Harlan, coach has confidence in her, bring her in here early against Winterset.
So Clocky and Shable will check out. Young going to bring it up, penetrates in, kick pass out now. I'll work it over to Soderberg. Back over on the right side now to Koobs, who is on the floor. Back to Soderberg. Up top, Jorgensen tried to jump the passing lane. And Hannah get a pick up her first foul. Anticipated it well, just about a half step too slow.
Yep, and Winterset's probably holding for the last shot, so this gives 3 of our starters, Josie, Cam, and Addison, extra rest, and then they get the quarter break too.
Young with it, lobs it down to Darling in the left corner. Skip pass now over. Pull-up jumper on the way from Soderberg. Gets up, bounces around the rim. Darling comes down with a rebound. Darling will bring it out off to Young, down to 6 seconds. Young penetrates in, kick pass over now to Soderberg. Ball is lost. Aiden will come up with a loose basketball. Ahead to Tuning, but not going to be able to get his shot off before the first quarter comes to an end. Good first quarter for the Carroll Tigers. They lead it here 12-6. We'll step away, take a break. Second quarter comes up in 1 minute here on Kick 106.7.
Welcome. We deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Carroll Tigers leading Winterset here 12-6. You can watch and listen to this one on our YouTube channel by going to YouTube and searching 1380 KCIM. And Terry, about as good a first quarter as Carroll could have maybe hoped for here tonight.
It's a nice quarter, way to come out and build off that momentum you got when that went at Harlan. So we got Caitlin on the bench right now. Nice set play. Gives
And Jorgensen inside the clock. He turnaround jumper up, no good. And the rebound taken down that time by Stover. Out to Darling over to the left side. Carter bobbles it, able to gather it in on the left corner. Skips it back up to Darling. She'll drive down and draw some contact. Gets herself to the free throw line. That'll be team foul number 3 here on the Tigers in this first half of play. That one's going to go on Addison Clucky, her first.
Yeah, now with Caitlin on the bench, Avery Gross will have the spot of taking the top of the 1-3-1.
Avery Darling knocks down the free throw. Darling, a 74% free throw shooter on the season. Tigers' lead is trimmed to 12-7. First player besides Jenny Young to score here tonight for Winterset. Second one is up. That is good as well. And Terry, the one thing that really impresses me about her, and it's now in my third time, I think, in seeing her. I think I've covered this home game with the Winterset each of the 3 years, is she could go out and score 40 or 50 if she wants, but she doesn't force shots.
No.
As Darling comes up with the steal.
Right. And that time we did have a girl open in the corner. You just can't throw through the arms. You got to give it.
Lob down to Coobs, and then they'll kick it out for the three from Bailey Acton. A 5'6" junior is checked in. She'll be called for travel over on the left side. Turnover will give it back over to the Tigers. 7:15 left to first half. Carroll leads it here 12-8. Of course, our Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up for you. Caitlin Aiden set to check back in. She'll head up to the scorers table. Jorgensen with it down in the left corner. Kick pass down to Ayala at the free throw line. Over to Gross. Right side three on the way up. No good. Young comes down with the Winterset rebound. She'll push it ahead. Jorgensen giving chase. Misses the layup. And the rebound taken down by Schabel. And the outlet pass going to be thrown away, so the ball will go back over to Winterset. Credit Jorgensen sprinting back, creating just enough thought of Young in her mind that she missed that layup.
Yeah, two-state tracker, and that's another, Jenny Young on top of everything else. She is a state track runner too, and but Hannah could speed it herself. So now we got our starters, Caitlin back in. Avery still in with Hannah sitting this time.
Young dump pass underneath, trying to save it that time was Olivia Boyle. Saves it into the hands of Darling. Darling with it, back up top to Young. Pass inside again to Boyle. Get it into the lane. Carter drives in, and Lauren Carter going to draw some contact. She'll head to the free throw line. And
Josie's going to get her second.
Yep, Josie Ayala will pick up her second. Looked like, I think Clucky got that clean up
block,
top. Yep.
She called Josie for the body.
So Lauren Carter at the free throw line, 69% on the season. First trip for her there tonight. It's up no good. Shane Ashinger was talking with Coach Cook, walking towards the scorer's table. Now sits back down.
Yeah, I think Coach waiting to let Josie get another possession on offense.
Second one is up and good. That'll cut to Carroll lead to a one-possession game here at 12-9. Aiden brings it up. Kick pass over to the right side to Gross. Now into the lane. Young will jump the passing lane. Ayala back defensively. Drives in. Layup no good. And Josie Ayala just picked up number 3. Well, that'll definitely get Ashinger into the game. Tried to get herself set. But Young did a nice job of kind of going into her and creating that contact.
Josie's inexperienced with not playing last year. She just didn't. When you have 2 fouls and there's over 6 minutes to go in the first half, you just got to let Young have the layup.
Young's free throw up, no good. A 75% free throw shooter on the season. Winterset, again, pretty good free throw shooting team at 66.7%. I hate to say that. That's pretty good for this season.
Yeah.
Second one on the way up, no good. Lucky comes down with her 4th rebound.
This gym's usually a pretty good shooter's gym, but for her to step up there and go 0 for 2, that's a bonus for the Tigers.
Gross with it over to the right side. Schabel drives down on that baseline. Takes it back to Gross up high on the right side. Pass inside, tipped and stolen away. Acton will come out of there with it now off to Young. Young will penetrate in. Bounce pass underneath the Boyle. Her layup is up in good.
Yeah, that's why the dribble penetration by Young is going to get you in trouble. And we just have some careless turnovers. We're not even Winterset's not forcing them. We're just throwing them right into their hands.
And there's another one. It's loose on the floor, and Winterset will pick it up. So another turnover. Tigers have yet to score here in this second quarter as Young brings it up. Winterset with a chance to take the lead down to 12-11. Left corner, Atkins 3 on the way up in good.
Shane's got the bloody mouth or nose.
Yeah, looks like it. So hopefully she's going to be all right. I didn't see what happened. Had to have been when they were scraping for the ball down on the other end.
Down on the floor, and Coach Schabel's going to take her in the back and check things out. I don't know if we took a timeout or that was just an injury.
I think they're going to have to clean up some blood. They're keeping the players out on the floor now. They're taking them off of the floor. We'll step away back in 1 minute right here on Kick 106.7.
Visiting the Paco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. Dupaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without Dupaco Credit Union.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Really good first quarter for the Carroll Tigers. Terry, turnovers is what's changed here, but what's changed for Winterset's defense or Carroll offensively?
I think Carroll's just getting careless with the basketball. Winterset's not really doing anything different defensively, and we've probably only gotten 2 shots off this quarter because of all of our turnovers.
Tuning drives to the right elbow, picks it up, kicks it over on the left side now to Aiden. Aiden with it, bounces it back out to Jorgensen, way out high on the right side. Jorgensen looking to drive, gets it back over to Aiden. Aiden down the left side, crossover dribble, penetrates in, runner on the way up, no good. And the rebound taken down that time by Acton. Ahead, they've got Boyle underneath. Her layup is no good, battle for her own rebound. Clocky saves it into the hands of Tuning.
That was a heck of a pass for the Winterset girls. She one-armed it too.
Aiden now off to Jorgensen, bounce pass inside to Clocky, spins in the lane, shot blocked and a whistle and a foul. And that is going to go on number 5, Olivia Boyle. That'll be number 1 on Boyle, team foul number 4 on Winterset.
Take it, looked like a pretty clean block, but we're quite a ways away. And officials have a much better angle at call than we do.
Free throw on the way from Clucky is up and good. Maddie tonight 3 of 3 from the free throw line, a 56% free throw shooter on the season. Tigers have got a chance to tie it here. Second one on the way, it's up no good. And the rebound taken down that time up by Stover. Young brings it up, gets it off to Stover. She'll penetrate down right side, kick out past the Boyle. 3 on the way up, no good. Weak side rebound taken down by Acton. Back out to Young, going to fire up a left wing 3, up no good. And a good box out that time by Aiden, but Young able to slide around her at the last second, but the ball off her shin and out of bounds. It will be Carroll basketball.
See that nice move by Young, though, shot fake on a 3 and just took one dribble to the left and still behind the 3-point line. It looked good, but just a little long.
And she's not going to quit shooting.
No. She has the green light all the time.
Jorgensen with it out high on the right side, down to the corner now on that right side to Shable. Looks like Winterset's went back 2-3 zone here maybe. And now we get a travel on Caitlin Aiden trying to penetrate over towards the left side, and the turnover gives it back over. Looks like that travel call going to be called tonight.
Yeah, and that was, the different official made that call, and I didn't think that wasn't even close to being a travel from here. But official saw it different, and these officials been around a while. So
they have. Yep, this is a good crew here tonight. Young with it, off now to Boyle. Back to Stover near the right elbow. Shable playing against her.
I think we're man-to-man now.
It looks that way. Jenna Young pulls up off the right side. Paulette jumper up in good. She's got 8 here tonight, and the lead is at 3 for Winterset at 16-13. 3:40 left in this first half. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. Tuning with it on the left side. Now off to Jorgensen. Jorgensen penetrates in. Kick pass now to Aiden. Aiden will penetrate in. Gets all the way to the rim. Misses the layup. And the rebound tipped into the hands that time of Darling. We're going to get a reach-in foul, and that might be a frustration one for Caitlin Aiden. The youngster did a good job getting to the rim, just left that layup short.
Yeah, that's 2 layups. We had an opportunity to convert, and Hannah missed one earlier, and now Caitlin missed that one. So got to get a stop here.
Tigers setting up. Looks like 1-3-1 right now, Terry. I thought man-to-man last time down, too. Young will bring it up, so the Tigers kind of switching that defense around. Kleemeyer with it up top to Darling. Back over towards the right side. They get it over to Carter. Carter to the free throw line to Stover. Baseline jumper up, no good. Offensive rebound to Carter. Put back, no good. Clocky clears her 5th board of the game off to Aiden. Tigers would tie it with a 3. Cut it to a 1-point game here with the 2. Shable back off to Aiden. Out high on the left side, top of the key. Fakes right, now goes to Clucky at the free throw line. Kick pass over to Shable on the right side. Back to Clucky at the free throw line. Clucky drives down the left side of the lane. Runner up, no good. Some contact there, and Young comes up with a rebound. She'll push. Tigers do a nice job getting back defensively. Young finds Darling in the lane. Dribbles over to the right side. Now backs it back up. Kick pass inside. They get it inside to Carter. Turnaround jumper up, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Shable. Her fifth. Off to Aiden up the left side. Aiden with it. Kick pass underneath. Tuning. Nice catch. Shot blocked from behind by Carter. Knocked out of bounds. Blocked by Stover. Knocked out of bounds by Carver. And it'll stay with the Tigers.
Yeah, we only scored 1 point this quarter with less than 2.5 minutes to go.
Motor Inn player of the game coming up following the ball game. They lob it in now to Ava Gross on the left side. Up top to Tuning. Tuning picks up the dribble, bounces it to Clucky near the free throw line. Over to the right side. Shable, three up. Good!
There's one we needed there. Nice job. Addison did a nice job hitting Cam, and Cam stepped into it, and nothing but net there.
Shable with 6. They go inside. The runner is up in. Good for Stover. Winterset leads it again here, 18-16.
Yeah, that's where we miss Josie on the court in the bottom of that 1-3-1.
Yep. Aiden penetrates in, left-handed runner up. She's going to draw some contact and get herself to the free throw line.
Yep.
Foul going to go on number 24, Lauren Carter. That'll be number 2 on her. Aiden at the line. First trip tonight, 57% on the season. Free throw is up and good.
And she's too good a shooter to be down that. She should be in the 70s. What I've seen of her, it's just a confidence thing. And sometimes it's freshmen. They're not used to playing. Their season's been over a long time ago, game-wise. So
second free throw up, no good. Clucky battling for the rebound, but it'll be pulled down by Stover. Tigers right now 5 of 7 from the line. Young inside misses the runner, and the rebound taken down by Clucky. Carroll could take the lead as Tuning pushes it up. Now off to Aiden. Aiden will work at left side. Shable, three up, no good. Weak side rebound. Good box out that time by Darling. That was number 3, Acton.
Acton, yeah.
And working on the left side. Kleemeyer with it on the wing. It's it back out to Young. Over to the right side to top the key to Stover. Back over to Young. She'll take the 22-footer. It's up off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound to Acton, and the putback right there. She was the only one there, and the ball bounced right into her hands. 20-17 Winterset.
Yeah, it looked like Addie was the only one boxing out that time.
Tuning with it, right side, top of the key, inside to Clucky, spins in the lane.
Nice move.
Fakes off to the left, comes back to the right, misses the layup. Rebound tipped up and gathered in by Stover. Off to Young, 50 seconds left first half. Young penetrates down, kick pass down to the left corner. Atkins 3, she made one of those. That one's up no good. Rebound tipped out to Young. Kleemeyer kept that one alive. Young now drives in, gets to the rim, draws some contact from Ava Gross. That'll be number 1 on Gross. Team foul number 6 on the Tigers. Actually, number 7.
They had a chance to get that defensive rebound, maybe get the last shot here and a chance to get within 1 or tie it, but now get Young at the line to shoot 2.
0 for 2 tonight, 75% on the season. Free throw on the way. It is up and no good.
Yeah, she's looking at the scoreboard like, what the heck?
Competitor. She's not gonna be happy about that.
Nope.
Caitlin Aiden will check out. Hannah Jorgensen back in for the Tigers. Second free throw coming up for Young. It is up, bounces over the front of the rim and drops down in. It's 21-17 now in favor of Winterset. Jorgensen with it. We'll see if Carroll holds for the final shot here of the half. Tuning down to the right wing inside to Clucky. Doesn't look like they're going to do that. Now the ball knocked away. Winterset will foul out of bounds with it as Clucky battling that time with number 5, Olivia Boyle, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Boyle as she fell out of bounds with the basketball. It will be Tiger ball. They'll inbound on the baseline with Jorgensen. Trying to get Clucky inside, nothing there. Now to Shable, just underneath the right elbow. One dribble penetration, lost the ball. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Shable, so it will be Winterset basketball.
Yep, it's been a struggle this quarter on offense especially, but he's got to withstand this last possession, get into halftime and regroup.
If they can go in the half down 4, Terry, that's huge considering they've scored just 5 points in this quarter. Young with it. Over now to the right side to Acton. Back over to Young. 6 seconds left. Young penetrates in. Kick pass over to the right side to Boyle. They find the cutter. Acton back down to Boyle. Good ball movement. The shot up no good. And the first half will come to an end. Winterset battles back here in this second quarter. They lead Carroll 21-17. Now outscore the Tigers 15-5 in that second quarter. We've got our Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. That's right here on Kick 106.7.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
This is Iowa, and Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Where you want it, we deliver.
Roselle Mutual Insurance, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They are your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance and needs. Call them today at 712-792-4525. Carroll finds itself behind here 21-17 at the halftime after leading 12-6 at the end of the first quarter. Carroll came out playing really well. Some turnovers early in the second quarter. Terry only scored 5 points, and even when they got looks, some of the shots that were going early did not go for them late. And they got to be happy Jenna Young not going off right now offensively for Winterset.
She helped out by missing 3 out of 4 free throws, missed a couple open threes. We just at Winterset we were only down 6 at halftime and kind of let the game get away there in the third and fourth quarter. So it's important that we come out this third quarter. I assume Josie will be back on the floor. She's just got to be smart. Her picking up 3 fouls less than 2 minutes into the second quarter obviously didn't help. So she was held scoreless, and I think it really hurts us defensively. We only gave up 6 points that first quarter. Even though with our struggles the second quarter, we could have, with Josie on the floor, I think we probably would have given up less than 15 points. She just does so many things at the bottom of that 1-3-1 zone. She's very active. She will get a lot more rebounds, and Addison did a really good job boxing out and getting her share of rebounds. It was just without Josie on the floor, it really hurts us at that end of the floor.
Well, and Josie, so athletic, able to cover that corner three out of there as well. We saw that early in the game, and Winterset able to knock one of those down. What started to work for Winterset offensively there in that second quarter?
Well, offensive rebounds. They got a number of second chances. Our turnovers led to some easy shots for them at the other end. You know, when you're playing zone, when you play against the zone, you want to take turnovers and defensive rebounds, and you want to try to beat the team down and getting their zone set up, so it gives you a chance to get better looking shots. And Winterset was able to take advantage of that a couple times. And then, you know, Young is really good at finding gaps in there, and she, you know, we're lucky she found some girls on open shots that they didn't hit, but you know, her ability to penetrate the gaps in that zone and either pull up she had a nice pull-up jumper, and then find other girls for it. So you know, it was just a combination of a lot of things, but our turnovers is good. Did a much better job the second half of that second quarter, but that first 3-4 minutes of the second quarter, it was just one bad pass after another leading to turnovers.
Let's take a look at some of our numbers here in the first half for Winterset. Avery Darling with 2 points, Jenny Young 9, Lauren Carter 1, Bridget Stover 2, Bailey Acton 5, and Olivia Boyle with 2. They were 4 of 8 from the free throw line for Carroll. Anna Jorgensen had a point with 2 rebounds. Caitlin Aiden with 3 points to go with 2 assists and 4 steals. Cam Schabel had 6 points to go with 5 rebounds. Ava Gross had 2 points, and Addison Clucky added 5 points to go with 6 rebounds and an assist. And Madison Tuning also had a rebound in that first half of the Tigers. Carroll going up 5 of 8 from the free throw line. We'll step away and take a break. We'll be back with more of our Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up in 2 minutes right here on Kick 106.7.
Color the flowers. That's just the whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you. There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearless.
Life's calling.
Visiting DePaco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DePaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DePaco Credit Union.
This is Iowa, and Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
21-17 Winterset with the lead at the halftime over the Carroll Tigers. Listening here to the Roselle Mutual halftime report. Roselle Mutual, again, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show, and they believe in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They're your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call them today at 712-792-4525. Do want to give a quick shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me and giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events I've been covering over the last year and a half. Our New Way Ford feature vehicle of the day is a 2015 Flex SUV. It's white in color, about 70,000 miles on it. It's an all-wheel drive. For more details, call 800-861-7268 or check out a picture on the Carroll Broadcasting website at 1380kcim.com. Sports on the Go with me, John Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of warranty forever and your home for free oil changes for life. And Terry, I have a feeling you coached him at some point or another, but Kyle Bauer, of course, general manager down there at New Way Ford. Any good stories on Kyle?
Kyle? Oh, yeah. Probably the best one was I was the head freshman coach, and Kyle was a heck of a player even as a freshman. And I can't remember who we were playing. He was blocking somebody, and we always told our guys about blocking to the whistle. Well, he ended up planting a guy right in front of us on the sidelines and said, "Is that far enough, Coach, or did I block him long enough, Coach?" Yeah, Kyle, I think you did your job there.
Winterset with the basketball. They'll go right to left across your radio dial as we start this second half of play. Nearly knocked away, but it's going to be out of bounds, and now a whistle of foul on Caitlin Aiden as Aiden picks up her second here tonight. That'll be team foul number 1 on the Tigers here in the second half.
Yeah, and we went trapped right away, and sometimes you just don't even reach in. Just let the girl pick her dribble up and then force the turnover.
Young travels, drove into the lane, and Terry, I harp on it all the time. If you would have been listening on Saturday, I know you were down working scoreboard. I jumped all over that jump stop thing again that I've been harping on. And that one was on there too. Didn't come to the jump stop, drug that pivot foot. Caitlin Aiden with it. Nick Brinks just gave me a look that day.
Set up a 3-0. Maddie Tuning's in there.
Tuning up top for the 3.
She snuck in there and just hitting Josie here so she doesn't get it fourth too soon. And Maddie, first shot attempt I think she's had in quite a while. And turns the 3, put it right back in the game here.
Kleemeyer with it, dribbles over to the right side, gets it off to Young. Young with it, now skips it over on the left side to Darling. Darling with it, back over now to Kleemeyer out near the scorer's table. Kleemeyer bounces it to Young. Young with it up top over to the right side, knocked away, gathers it back in, kick pass over to the right wing. 3-point shot by Carter up no good, and the rebound taken down that time by Darling. Back to Young. Now they find the cutter underneath Stover. Shot blocked, and the rebound off the bottom of the backboard, and the rebound to Clucky. Jorgensen pull-up jumper, left elbow, banks that one home.
The bank has been open for the Tigers tonight. Maddie, almost got the
Underneath
steal.
Quickly down on the other end scoring is going to be Stover. And the lead right back into the hands of Winterset at 23-22. Third lead change in the game, so the Tigers had it momentarily. Jorgensen with it, up top, looks for Tuning, fires her over on the right wing. Maddie down to the corner with it, now back to Jorgensen, right side top of the key, over now to Aiden, to Clucky at the free throw line. Clucky back over to Jorgensen. Winterset sitting, looks like a 2-3 zone to open up this second half. Aiden will spin to the free throw line, gets it off to Clucky. Now to Jorgensen. Jorgensen drives in. Kick pass up top to Aiden. Over to the right side to Tuning. Tuning tries to bounce one, and it's going to be off the foot of Stover. It'll stay with the Tigers.
Yep, nice patience for the Tigers.
Yep.
You got to look for your openings. You can't just rely on cranking threes up here. And without Josie in there, it's hard to get something inside the paint.
Aiden gets it out now to Jorgensen inside to Clucky. Reach around foul going to go on Stover, number 2 on her. First team foul on the Huskies here in the half. And back to Jorgensen's bank shot, Terry. You know, back in my playing days, and probably even in yours, people used to say the bank is open. And, you know, hard to find a bank open at night today with 24-hour tellers. Isn't it open all the time?
Yeah,
ATM machines. Yeah, does that count as the bank being open all the time? Don't have to call it anymore, I guess. Tuning with it now to Jorgensen, over to Aiden, left side, top of the key. Winterset stays in there, 2-3. Schabel comes up to the free throw line. Jorgensen cuts down right side, now got it and hands it back over to Schabel. Schabel behind the back move, gets it back out to Jorgensen. Winterset really spreading out that 2-3.
Yeah,
really matching up in it very much, aren't they, Terry?
Yeah, it's a matchup zone, and it's a nice job by Cam there, just facing the basket.
Left
Rebound.
elbow jumper didn't go, got her own rebound as it bounced back to her and knocks that one down, and the Tigers back on top here by a score of 24-23.
Nice job. There go baseline.
Inside, and quickly the layup is up in, good for Stover. She's got 4 of those here in the half. And Winterset now gets a steal by Young. Layup is good on the other end.
I didn't see how we turned the ball over there, but
I didn't either.
Young took no time getting to the basket.
I was writing down our 5th lead change here a moment ago.
I was watching Coach Cook. It looked like she was going to bring in a sub.
Jorgensen cuts in. Nice pass from Aiden. The layup no good, though, and the rebound taken down by Darling.
Oh, there we go again.
Young ahead to Carver. Carver's layup no good, but a foul on Jorgensen. And right now, Terry, I'd have to say these last couple of times down, Tigers getting beat back down the floor.
Yeah, they are. And you know, when Josie's on the floor, as soon as we don't corral the rebound, she is sprinting back, and she's usually back in time for that. And Maddie Tuning, you know, she's obviously not in basketball shape yet because she's missed so many weeks of practice, but we just got to do a better job of eliminating those freebies.
Gross going to check into the ballgame. She'll check in for Aiden. Carter missed that first free throw. She has 1 of 3 tonight. Don't forget, you can watch and listen to the game tonight. Go to YouTube, search 1380 KCM. Got Travis Brinks over here to my left running the camera. Free throw up, no good. Tuning will come down with a rebound. Tuning bringing it up, tripped. Pass goes into the hands that time of Carter. No call on the trip. And the layup's up and good. Terry, I couldn't tell if she tripped over her own feet, but I thought somebody clipped her from behind.
I did too, and that time I don't know what happened to the other guards. They abandoned Addison Clucky, and she was kind of left as the only option back there, and there's a foul.
29-24 foul going to go on Acton. Bailey Acton, the 5'6 junior, will pick up her first. Team foul number 2 on the Huskies here in the half. And to Jorgensen to inbound. They're really trying to defend Jorgensen. They'll get it into her. Back now to Tuning. Tuning over to the left side. The pass knocked away by Kleemeyer. It's loose on the court. Young will track it down, picks it up, and now keeps it between the double team. Fires up a 3, up and good. 32-24. Tigers may need a timeout if they don't score down here.
So a 9-0 run after taking the lead. Josie.
Back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
When it comes to
Visiting DePaco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DePaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DePaco Credit Union.
Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. We talked turnovers in the pregame. Terry, Tigers already in double digits here tonight.
Yeah, and I had them for 10 the first half, and we did a pretty good job the first part of this quarter, but we've had 3 in a row here, so I got us with 13 right now.
Carver gets it to Stover. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Up no good. Rebound batted around. Carter comes up with it. No shot up no good. And the rebound tipped into the hands of Gross. Gross off to Aiden. She'll get it up across half court. Kick pass over to the right side to Tuning. Tuning bounce pass inside to Gross. Spins on the right side of the baseline. Shot up no good. And we're going to get a jump ball. Great hustle by Josie Ayala. Lucky didn't pick up number 4 as she come flying in there.
She did. Fortunately, she got between the two Winterset rebounders to force the tie-up.
Checking out of the ball game now is Stover. Checking in will be Boyle. Stover headed right to the locker room. Aiden trying to get it inbounds close to the 5 count, and it is going to be a 5 count before they can get the pass off. So another turnover for the Carroll Tigers.
Yeah, we just got to find a way to fight our way through that. We get a 1-point lead, and then we haven't even gotten a shot off since then. We're down 9 or 8. Give up 9 in a row.
Pass knocked away by Aiden, but it'll be tracked down over on the left side by Boyle. They'll get it off now to Young. Young with it. Lob pass up top to Kleemeyer, over to the right side to Carter. Back over to Young, going to fire up another 3. That's off a line. The weak side rebound, though, to Carter. They find Young cutting down the lane, misses the layup, but gets her own rebound. Kick pass back off to Boyle, left elbow jumper, I should say, no good. Rebound saved by Carter. They'll get it to Boyle, now out to Kleemeyer. Too many offensive chances this trip down for Winterset. Yes. That's about their 5th offensive rebound on this trip. Now the ball knocked away by Aiden. Young will pick it up in the backcourt. Young will get it up across half court. Bounce pass down to the baseline to Carter. Drived in. We're going to get a foul on Ava Gross.
Yep. I saw the 4. It was 34, not 14.
That'll be number 2 on Ava Gross. Team foul number 3 on the Tigers here in the half. And we're going to get a timeout called on the court by the Carroll Tigers. 2:20 left here, third quarter. Tigers down here 32-24. Back in 30 seconds. Right here on on Kick 106.7.
Hi, this is Sarah with Availabank.
The color, the flowers. That's just the whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you. There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Motor Inn Player of the Game coming out following the ball game tonight. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts to collision. 32-24 Winterset with the lead late here in the third quarter. Jeff Blankman along with it, Terry Kaspenbauer with you here tonight. The Tigers led at the end of the first quarter 12-6. We're down 21-17 at the halftime. Led it here just a little bit ago, 24-23. Terry, after that Cameron Chabel offensive rebound and putback, shot inside and up and no good that time by Stover. Ayala comes down with her first rebound tonight. Aiden over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen back up top now to Aiden. Aiden over towards the left side. Wanted it Gross, but Winterset still in a matchup 2-3 zone. They get it down to Gross. Baseline jumper, traveled with the basketball. Took a little bit of a hop to get into that shooting rhythm. I don't know if they'd have called it a block on Stover or a foul on Stover after that, but there was...
Didn't make any difference.
Doesn't make any difference. Yep. So Young will walk it up, gets it across half court. Darling comes to the scorer's table. Young to the left elbow. Now out to Kleemeyer.
Man-to-man right now.
Tigers go man-to-man coming out. They'll get it to Young up top. Aiden will defend. Started left, goes right, bounce pass down. They'll go right back into Young on the block. Turn around jumper up in good.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup for Caitlin. Guard Young there. She can post up, hit the three, and she's just too good a ball player.
34-24. Aiden looking for Jorgensen. No, down to Gross in the right corner. Thought they were going Jorgensen on the backdoor cut off the wing. Back up top to Aiden. Aiden dribbles over to the left side. Bounce pass down to Gross on the wing. Gross skips it back over to Jorgensen, right side, top of the key. She'll fire up at three. It's up, no good. And the rebound taken down that time inside by Koobs. Off to Stover. Back out now to Kleemeyer. Kleemeyer over to the right side to Boyle. Boyle back to Young, right back into Boyle, who cuts into the lane. Runner in the lane up, no good. Rebound batted around. Controlled by Boyle. Back out to Young. Going to fire up a three off the left wing. It's up, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Stover. Back off to Young. Bumped and fouled by Caitlin Aiden. That's going to be number 3 on Aiden.
Yeah, eventually those offensive rebounds can lead to either made baskets, usually a three, or fouls on the defense. Yep. And we've just given the last 2 or 3 possessions, we've given up probably a double-digit rebounds on the offensive end.
Addie Tuning going to check into the ball game. So Cam Shabel back onto the floor as Aiden and Gross will check out for the Tigers. Young with the basketball, 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Young with it, dribbles over, gets it off to Darling, nearly knocked away by Jorgensen. They'll find the cutter, and losing it and not able to save it is Stover. And the turnover will give it back over now to Carroll.
Yeah, just cutting out that high post, and fortunately she lost control of the ball and out of bounds, so we've got to have a good possession here. Hopefully we can get some points on the board.
Tigers just 7 points here in this quarter. We're going to get a double dribble on Hannah Jorgensen. Turnover will give it back over. Bad thing is, Terry, Carroll came out first quarter, scored 12, looked pretty sharp. They've scored 12 points since then.
Yeah. Had way more turnovers than points since then.
So Young will walk it up. Winterset probably going to hold for the final shot. Tuning looking to defend. Comes out to put some pressure on her. Drives around. Bounce pass underneath. And the layup is up and good for Lauren Carter. That was too easy. 36-24. Largest lead of the game now for Winterset. Jorgensen with it. Off to Tuning. Tuning with it. Kick pass down to Ayala over her head. Another turnover on the Tigers. Winterset will have it with 2.2 seconds remaining. Stover will inbound. They get it to Young. We'll see if she gets a shot off. Throws it up from three-quarter court and hits the back wall.
Yeah, she's got an arm too.
We are through 3 quarters, 36-24. Winterset. Tigers outscored 15-7 in that third quarter. We're back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute here on at Kick 106.7.
Hi, this is Kelly Danner with
Framing to Finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
We head here to the fourth quarter as we come to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Winterset with the basketball up 12 right now on Carroll, 36-24. Young crossover, gets in the lane, kicks it out. Stover drives in, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound tipped out and gathered in by Jorgensen, her third. Jorgensen will push it down, attacks off the left side. Left it a little bit short, and we're going to get a foul on the rebound. They're going to call it on, they're going to call it on the Carroll Tigers, and that's going to be on Josie Ayala. That'll be number 4 on her.
Yeah, 8 layups. We don't get too many of those in a game. You got to take advantage when you get those. That's at least 3 of them I know we've missed on the open floor.
And Terry, just something I've noticed over the years, it seems like anymore, got to get, everybody leaves that ball. They try to get it just over the rim and squeeze it in instead of getting it up high off the glass.
Right.
Turnaround shot by Stover up no good. Addison Clucky trying to get the rebound, dribbled it on the baseline, and it's out of bounds to Winterset. Is that something you see, or is that just something I'm kind of dreaming up?
And a lot of times, you're going so hard, you got to kind of dial down, and you can't go into the basket as hard as you're running while you're drilling the ball. You got to come down and control a little better, and it's
Darling out to Carter, baseline jumper up, no good. Clucky going to be called for over the back on the rebound, number 2 on Addison. Team foul number 6 here on the Tigers in the half, so one more, and Winterset will shoot free throws. The good thing for Carroll, Winterset struggling a little bit from the line tonight.
Yeah, so far. When they're shooting 70 or 67% as a team, at some point they're going to.
Carter can't handle the inbounds pass, Tuning with good defensive pressure. The turnover will give it back over now to Carroll. Tigers need to get a bucket here. Got to get something going confidence-wise on the offensive end. It's been a struggle since the end of that first quarter. Jorgensen over to the left side to Schabel. Schabel back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen with it, penetrates it on the left side, picked up by Kleemeyer, bounces it to Gross, who thought it was going to Tuning up top. It'll go into the backcourt and out of bounds. Turnover again on the Tigers.
Yeah, there's too much dribbling and passing the ball around the three-point arc, not able to get the ball inside. We're just not confident enough in our ability to dribble the ball against that zone. Then it's when you have someone like Young, she can break down the zone because of her ability to dribble.
Darling on the right side gets it out to Young. 3 from the corner up, no good. And Tuning will come down with a rebound and then travels with the basketball because Young was sprinting in there trying to tip it away. So a rebound, but right away the travel gives it back over to the Huskies.
Could have probably been called a foul. Young maybe got a tripped her in there, and unfortunately for the Tigers,
offensive foul, and that is going to go on Bailey Acton, number 2 on her. That'll be team foul. Trying to look, Coach, I don't see Acton out there, but they called it on number 3. Am I missing her out there? Inside to Clucky, turnaround jumper up, no good. Jenna Young will come down with a rebound. They get it ahead to Carter. They've got their starting 5 on the floor. Carter's layup's up, no good. So I wonder if that was supposed to go on Darling, number 2.
Yeah, I wonder if it was the...
now they switched it on the board to number 2.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's because Darling just fouled up. No, Carter just fouled on the other end. That's going to be number 3 on her. So they did switch that foul over to 2. Yep, so Bailey Acton still with 0-1. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind there for a moment.
Well, I've been known to do that more than...
Schabel with it right corner to Tuning on the wing. Up top now to Jorgensen. To Clucky at the free throw line. Extended. Over up top now. And Schabel tried to shoot the 3. The shot was swatted away by Carter. And now we're going to get a foul on the other end on Jorgensen. And that'll put Darling at the line. Number 3 on Hannah Jorgensen. And is Carroll playing with confidence?
No. It's I don't know what you call it, but they're just trying to find if they have an opportunity, they think they can shoot the ball, they're just going to shoot it, whether there's a girl in their face or not. And we're just very stagnant on offense and just don't get anything. We're not getting any open looks at all.
Darling knocked down the first of 2 free throws, second one on the way. It's up no good. The rebound taken down by Gross. This is a very talented group, and now we're going to get another turnover on the Tigers. Such a talented group, Coach. It's just hard. Such a good athletes. It's hard to understand. They just don't seem like they trust themselves out there right now.
No, and Winterset's, they've won back-to-back state titles in softball.
Now Caitlin Aiden, kind of a touch foul out top, going to pick up her 4th. And will put Young at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. As that is the 8th team foul against the Tigers. Young 1 of 4 at the line tonight.
Scary thing about Winterset, other than their 2 post players, the rest of them are sophomores and juniors.
Yes.
They only have 2 seniors on the whole roster.
Yep, and that's Carter and Stover, and they've shown they've got some other young girls that can come in and play there. Young's free throw is up and good as they stretch this lead now to 38-24.
Just having fun. Young's teammates giving her a hard time because she finally made a free throw.
I heard a big cheer. It was almost like that when somebody that usually doesn't make one makes one. That time she misses the second one, and I think I saw a little smile on her face as she came down the floor. We're going to get a timeout called by Carroll. I think having a little fun with her teammates back. The Tigers trailing here, 5:50 left in the ballgame. We're back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
At the Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from the Present Company in Audubon.
Company live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Do want to give a quick shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me and giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events I've been covering over the last year plus. The New Way Ford feature vehicle of the day is a 2015 Flex SUV. It's white in color, about 70,000 miles. It's an all-wheel drive. Call 800-861-7268 or check out a picture on the Carroll Broadcasting website at 1380kcim.com. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman. Powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of Warranty Forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. Ayala will inbound to Aiden. Aiden with it bounces it to Tuning, who was not looking for the basketball. It goes into the hands of Acton. Jenna Young will bring it up. Crossover dribble, left elbow jumper up and good. And right now, Winterset smells, I hate to put it this way, they smell blood in the water.
Yeah, it's very similar to the game at Winterset. We held on top of them for the first half and then kind of a little bit of separation in the third quarter and then just blown out of the water in the fourth quarter.
Mackie Motors postgame show will follow this one tonight as Tuning goes to the floor. We're going to get a timeout by the Tigers to save the possession. 5:23 left. Tigers trail it here by 16, 40-24. Back in 30 seconds on Kick 106.7.
This is Dr.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Caitlin Aiden with the basketball out top on the right side, picks up the dribble. They get it off now to Tuning, going to fire up a three, up no good. Ball will bound out of bounds as Ayala hustles for it. It'll stay and go over to the Huskies.
Same set we ran coming out of halftime when Madison hit the three. Unfortunately not able to do it that time.
Jenna Young will lob it over. They get it over now to Stover. Stover back over the head of Young, so a turnover on Winterset, and you can just see in the body language, even after a turnover, the difference in these teams right now.
Yeah.
Winterset very loose and relaxed. Carroll playing kind of tight.
Yep. And, when you have a 16-point lead, 5 minutes to go in the game, you have a tendency to play a little looser and without a shot clock.
Aiden tried to get it inside to Clucky, back out to Aiden in the right corner. Aiden nearly lost it. in a little bit of trouble, looking for some help. Finds Shable, runner on the way up, no good. Ayala battling for the rebound and knocks it off of Stover and out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Tigers. And Terry, I was going to ask you, she's not in the game now. The Kleemeyer girl that's playing, is that the younger sister? Do you know of the really good boy that played a couple of years ago?
And she had an older brother, too.
Yep.
Two of them, I mean.
Yeah,
Two older brothers.
Stover on the steal on the inbounds. Kick out pass to Young. 3 up, no good. Battling for the rebound. Shaba with a great job of pulling that rebound down. She's got 7 of them here tonight, but all going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. I wondered because they had a really good guard, I remember, a few years ago. Lefty, if I remember correct.
Darling.
Darling was the lefty.
That played that. her brother was
the lefty.
The lefty who was playing at, I want to say, Central Missouri. Missouri, Washington, one of the Division II schools down in Missouri.
Okay. And those two were guards at the same time, if I remember correct. Okay. Yeah. Tuning with it, comes off a screen by Clucky, drives in, tries to wrap a pass around to Shable. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Winterset. It'll stay with the Tigers with 4:14 left here in this fourth quarter.
Nice thing I've seen the last couple of possessions, we are setting ball screens. That's good. Sometimes you can't worry if it's a zone or man. You still got to set screens.
They work it to Shable, left side, top of the key. Now over to Jorgensen, right corner 3 on the way up, no good. And the rebound tracked down by Clucky. I've got her for 8 of those. Out to Shable, 3 up, no good. Rebound again, it knocked out of bounds that time. Good hustle by Clucky, battling with Young. Tried to reach around her and get that one. Ended up knocking it out of bounds. But, Coach, you can't fault the hustle on that one.
I don't think there's ever a time when Coach Cook worries about the effort and hustle that we put forth. Just execution and things like that.
Winterset will get it over to Young. Penetrates in right side. Pull-up jumper up and good. And the lead stretches now to 42-24.
Yeah, that's a tough shot right there. I don't care how good
Jorgensen down to Shable, left corner 3, in and out, no good. And the rebound taken down to Young.
That's someone who shoots so well on the road at Harlan last week. Now we come home.
And this is a good gym to shoot in.
Yeah.
Young going to fire up a 3. That one's up in.
Doesn't seem to have any trouble.
Nope. 45-24. In fact, they put up that 3 points before she made it. I glanced up at the scoreboard, and it says that was in the air. The 3 points went on the board. So you can tell Kim Redding's been around this game.
Yeah,
she knew that one was going in.
Yeah.
We do have a whistle and a foul. And that one is going to go on Allison Soderberg, the 5'3 junior, her first team foul number 5 here on Winterset. Appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Our boys game is coming up. Tigers get it to Ayala in the lane. Jumper up, no good. Shabo with the offensive rebound and put back.
Yeah, nice job by Cam getting position there. And that was a nice out-of-bounds play. It got Josie a really good look at the basket. And she's just struggling to score here tonight.
45-26. Soderberg with it up top to Young. 2:45 left in this one. Coach Cook, one of the girls expected to join us in between games. Ball tipped away by Aiden. Again, we've got our Motor Inn player of the game coming up following the ball game, and not going to be an easy decision tonight, Coach.
No, unfortunately, it's you hope it's a hard decision because so many girls played well.
Up top to Young, her 3 on the way, up no good. Ball tipped, and we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go on Boyle on the rebound. She'll pick up her first 6th team foul. One more, and the Tigers going to shoot some free throws. And now Winterset going to bring in 4 new girls. Olivia Young, a 5'6 freshman. Ashlyn Devine checks in for the first time tonight. Bryn Acton has checked in, and I'm guessing that it's Summer Little, number 23. I can't see all the numbers right now, but guessing, yep, there she is. Yep. She is checked into the ballgame. So they've emptied their bench as Caitlin Aiden drives in.
Yeah, these girls in their ponytails, if you don't see the front of their jerseys, it's hard to tell.
It's hard to read the back sometimes. Yeah, you can't see the number at all. That foul here a moment ago went on at Young. That'll be her first. Free throws coming up for Aiden on the way up in good. So Caitlin Aiden, 2 of 3 at the line tonight. Terry, that's the first free throw for Carroll here in the second half, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Second one coming up. It is up. It is good. And it's now 45-28. Winterset with it. And get it ahead. Lob pass now. Over to the hands of Bailey Acton. Or Brent Acton, excuse me. And the pass over the head that time of Olivia Young, the freshman. So freshman to freshman that time. Turnover will give it back over. And now Ava Gross going to check in.
Coach Cook getting some of the girls
Kennedy
in now,
Tyne
too.
and Mackenzie Johnson set to check in for the Tigers. We'll run you through the lineup here. Looks like we're also going to get Molly Feld checking into the ball game, a sophomore. So Johnson, Feld, Gross, Kennedy Tyne, and Munson checking into the ball game, and that'll be Abby Munson. So those are the players on the floor now for the Carroll Tigers. Tyne will bring it up, gets it over here on the right side to Johnson. 2:05 left up top. And he looks inside. They get it back out to Johnson on the right side. She'll drive in, ball knocked away, and we're going to get a travel call going to go on Johnson. Minute 59 left in this one. Again, our Mackie Motors postgame show will follow. And then, of course, if you're watching the game tonight that Travis Brinks is running the camera for, you'll have to switch off of that one as we'll shut it off after we get done with our postgame interviews with Coach Cook and whatever Carroll girl comes up. And then we'll have to go back in because we'll restart up a boys one. We try to keep our girls and our boys broadcast separate for you on YouTube. Runner in the lane up, no good. Ball is saved that time by Carroll, but into the hands of Winterset. Boyle gets it up top now to Little. Over to the right side, they work it down to the corner. Young gets it down into the corner now to Devine. Devine will drive in, bumped in, fouled. And I think that's going to go on Munson. That'll be number 1 on the 5'8 sophomore.
I actually think it's 20. I think it's Johnson.
Yeah, it's going to go on Mackenzie Johnson. So Johnson will pick up her first. Munson's probably like, Jeff, I want in the scorebook, but not in
not
that way.
Yep.
Devine's free throw is up and good. So Ashlyn Devine, her first free throw of her varsity career, able to knock that one down. 46-28, second one up. And that one bounces around, gets the shooter's touch. 47-28. By the way, I made a reference to Casey here when I was up doing the Kemper game on Saturday. I said that one of the dribble penetrations by Michael looked a little bit like Casey back in his day.
That's hard to believe. That was 10 years ago. It was his senior year.
I know. Making me feel old, probably,
Yeah, you? Yeah. Feel sorry for you.
I didn't want to go on after my part of the comment. Summer Little does pick up the foul. Tyne's free throw is up, no good. Rebound taken down by Little. And work it over on the right side to Young. Young with it, picks up the dribble, looking for Devine, who cuts through. And up top now to Boyle. 47-28, Winterset. Lob pass underneath. And a shot blocked by Ava Gross, and a whistle and a foul. And Olivia Young will head to the free throw line.
Looked like a pretty good block.
Yes, it did. Only thing I can think is that they thought maybe the lower hand touched somewhere or something, but everything up top was perfect. About the only way you can ask for it. Free throw coming up. It is on the way. It is up and no good. So heading back to the free throw line here for Winterset again is Brent Acton, the 5'8 freshman, 0 for 1 tonight. Second one on the way is up and good. 48-28 in favor of Winterset. Pass ahead, looking for Munson, stolen away. Kick pass ahead to Devine. Her layup on the other end is up and good. Score, Terry, going to kind of be similar to the one down.
I think this was the score.
Winterset. Yeah, 50-28 was the final score. Yep. Tyne with it, penetrates on the right side, gets it down to Munson, right corner, back to Tyne, up top Johnson. Johnson drives in, feeds it into Gross. Turnaround jumper, no good, but a whistle and a foul going to go on Winterset. That'll be their 9th, but this will be 2 shots coming up here for Ava Gross. That foul on Little, going to be her 2nd. That'll get Bailey Schulte, a 5'7 sophomore, up off of the bench. Pass on their shot on the way up, good by Gross. I was thinking pass because down at North Polk the other night, I thought Bailey Schulte had a nice assist late in that game when she got into the game.
The Perkins girl just came in too.
Yep, and Libby Perkins will check in. And actually, if I remember right, Schulte hit Perkins with the pass. Second free throw is up and no good for Gross. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Carroll. 28.3 seconds left. Tiger boys down here in the doorway. Same with the Winterset on the other end.
Should be a good one, hopefully.
Should be. Big one in the conference. Carroll playing so good right now. Tyne with it over to the right side to Perkins. Skip pass back up to Johnson. Johnson with it back to Tyne. Tyne will drive in. Kennedy's layup is up and good. 50-31 now. Tigers trail it. 11 seconds left in this one. We'll see if Winterset even takes a shot. Devine gets it up across half court, lost it. Gathers it back in, finds a little way out high on the right side. And I think she's going to hold it as long as we don't get a foul. And we won't. 50-31. Winterset will win it here tonight. Tigers led this one 12-6 at the end of the first quarter, but scored only 12 points over the second and third quarter. We'll step away, take a break. We've got our Mackie Motors postgame show. That's coming up for you next here on Kick 106.7.
From Bump Center, local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
This is Iowa, and Availabank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Availabank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Availabank, member FDIC.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
I think both of us looked at each other and agreed. Didn't have a lot of points, especially in the second half, but she was still hustling, fighting for boards, kept a lot of plays alive here in this game.
Yeah, and especially when Josie got in foul trouble when she had to go out of the game, that really limits our rebounding underneath. And Addison played most of the game until Katie emptied the bench there. So Addison did a nice job battling all night long. Winterset's 2 big post players, so good job by Addie.
We're going to step away. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more of our post game. I'm going to run down, talk to the boys. We'll do that when we come back right here on Kick 106.7.
Mackie Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding areas for over 50 years, and our #1 goal is customer satisfaction. Whether you come in to purchase a new Chevy Buick or certified used vehicle from our knowledgeable sales team, get an oil change in our top-of-the-line quick.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
This is Iowa, and Availabank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Availabank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Availabank, member FDIC.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance with the
Bolton Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
We welcome you back here on the Mackie Motors postgame show. Find new roads at Mackie Motors in Lake City. Katie Cook, the head coach for the Carroll Tigers, joining us here tonight as the Tigers fall 50-31 at Winterset. Katie, tough one for you tonight. Got off to a real good start. Led this one 12-6 at the end of the first quarter.
2-4 run at one point,
yep.
And we just couldn't hang. I don't know if we ran out of gas, if we struggled with their size and their toughness there for a while in the second half, and we struggled to put a whole game together.
Got stuck on 12 points there for a while and then kind of got stuck on 24 there for a while tonight. Coach, Terry and I kind of talked about it. You guys shot the ball so well down at Harlan the other night. This gym.
Yeah, we did struggle, and we have a strong inside game. At times we have a strong outside game. We'll take whatever we can get. We were trying to get the ball side to side against their zone, in and out. But in the end, we struggled to stop them in transition. Their Jenny Young, number 4, is a really strong player for them, and then they have a couple girls inside that can bang pretty well.
You guys, I liked what you saw out of the 1-3-1 early tonight. You just kind of started to put that in. What did you see from it tonight? How effective did you think it was?
Well, I thought it slowed down their best player a little bit. She's their point guard, number 4, like I mentioned. It makes her do some different things instead of giving her the option of just taking somebody one-on-one. But it also wears out some of our girls at times, and then we get injuries or get foul trouble. We have to put people in certain positions that maybe they wouldn't otherwise be in.
And Josie Ayala getting in foul trouble in the first half with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. It picked up her third. That didn't help with her on the bench tonight.
No, there's no question. We're a better team with Josie on the floor. She's just, her athleticism and her strength and size help us inside a lot, especially against a team like Winterset.
Coach, at this point, probably just got to kind of flush this one and move on. Got Ballard on Friday night. No time to kind of, duck the head on this one a little bit. Got to just get back to work tomorrow, right?
Exactly. A little bit better every day and keep working. We're not done yet.
I remember the Ballard game here the last time. Are they different than when you guys saw them there before the break?
No, unfortunately.
They don't change much, do they?
No, they're tough. We're going to see tough defense and probably fantastic shooting. You go to Ballard, they've got a little bit bigger court than we do, too. Yep. So, yeah, we'll go down, give them our best shot, and play some basketball.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming up here. Best of luck coming up on Friday night.
Thanks, Jeff.
You bet. Katie Cook joining us. We're going to get Addison Clucky, our Motor Inn Player of the Game, sliding in here for post-game interviews here tonight. As you can see on the video interview you'll be able to watch later tonight, Coach helping Addie get ready here tonight. And Addison, a great effort out of you tonight. You fought. You kind of got put in a tough spot when Josie picked up her third foul and had to go to the bench, as you really had to do a lot down in the post, but you kept fighting. Let's talk on the offensive end for you. I like when you get that ball down in the block. You've got good footwork. Talk about the work you've put in down there and how you were trying to use that tonight.
Well, every practice we always work on post guard breakdowns, so that's when I really try to get my footwork in and try to finish. I would have liked to finish more tonight, but they did pretty good defense. But every practice we always do post guard breakdown, and I know I need to work on it, so that's what I do every practice.
What were they giving you tonight? What were you trying to get, as far as shots down in the post? Sometimes you'd go left, sometimes right, sometimes start one way, go back. What did you see from them?
I just felt them behind my back, and if they were on my left side, then I go to the middle. If they were on my right side, then I go to the left. I just try to feel them, and I just keep my head up on a swivel and just look where they're at.
More comfortable down in the block, or you pretty like it a lot up at that free throw line? You seem to be pretty effective at both.
I like going down to the block more. I think I'm more comfortable there. I wouldn't say I'm the best shooter from the free throw line, but I like it down in the post.
Defensively tonight, 1-3-1, pretty effective early. How did you feel like you girls played defensively here tonight?
I feel like we did pretty good. We kind of lost it in the second half, but I think we did the first half really well. We held them to really close. Yeah. It was really close, and I think our defense effort was really good. So,
what do you got to do at Ballard to pick up a win coming out there on Friday night?
I think we're going to have to attack more offensively, maybe get some more shots up, try to get working into me or Josie more sometimes. And we got to play really tough defense because they're a really good team. So,
well, I tell you what, congrats. Great effort out of you tonight. I appreciate you coming up and talking with us.
Thank you.
You've had Addison Clucky again with the Carroll Tigers. We'll step away, take a break. We'll be back with a pregame of the boys game. That's coming up next. You're listening to the Mackie Motors pregame here on Kick 106.7.
Mackie Motors has been serving Lake City and the